Hello and welcome back to KGS. We got 9K versus 8K. I am White. I need to retroactively apologize for the crappy audio quality in the last basically 5 or 6 videos that I did. Because I didn't realize this thing had a microphone and XSplit was defaulting to this as my microphone instead of the one over there that's meant to be recording me. And I didn't realize it until after listening back and going, oh, okay, that kind of sucks. I couldn't figure out why. I started tweaking the gains on this microphone over here, and the volume wasn't changing, nothing was changing, and I couldn't figure it out. And I went to the sound settings, and it's not my default microphone. So I did that and did a couple test videos, and it's still not doing anything. What, that's bad direction. It's facing towards this. So I'm going to take a big point over here. The secondary direction's here, and then I can approach. If the approach is here, then I want to come in here or something, right? Or should I do this now? High or low? High can lead to pincers. Low leads to other pincers and stuff, but it breaks up this, so I'd rather do this. Oh, and then so I was tweaking around the settings. I'm thinking, well, maybe XSplit, the threshold got weird or something, and so I looked in XSplit settings, and I realized that it was again calling out this as the microphone again. I'm like, no, go to that. So anyways, solving that issue will be solved when the new hardware comes. Because with the hardware, then I don't have to what? Because with the hardware, I don't have to disconnect it all the time. Because this laptop is actually the one I use for work, so I need to disconnect everything, bring it to work. When I come home and I want to record, I have to replug everything, and except for the gain on the microphone over there, all the settings get reset, and I didn't realize that until now. So anyways, this is actually a really good move for me. Is it this one? No, it's this one. This one's a good move for me because not only does it pincer this stone, but it also fixes this shape, which means later on I can then come and lean on this since he didn't complete his shape over here. So this is going to get really small. So I'm going to do a 2-space low pincer to help offset this. I don't really know the Joseki's here. He's taking the corner. Now normally I would block from this way, but since this stone is far away, there's a lot more Aji in this stone. I know that's the case. So the question is, how do I go about doing this? Do I block this way anyways? Because of this sort of thing. Because again, that stone is actually quite, and I will need a move to kill it off or something. If I block this way, I'm not really looking forward to that, so I'm going to block this way. Do I just do this and end in Sente? No, I'm going to have to Hane. When he comes around here, I can fix like this, so, okay. That's interesting. Let's see, ladder does this sort of thing, which leads straight into black stone over here, so I don't want to try laddering that. If I descend and he cuts and I do that, I think the move I need to do is this one. I of course can get a free move here first, but then there's this double tar and then he can ladder. That's not particularly like that. If I do this first and he Hanes, that ladder does not work for me. This Hane, actually that's Atari. I'd extend, and then if he comes back here, I'm forced to fix. If I just descend, he comes here. That becomes a problem. Although I can come out and do this, come out, and then do something like this, which goes to Atari, and then Is descending the right move here? If he comes here, then I can do this and then live in the corner just fine. This then becomes a problem, although it is one space too far from that to really help with this invasion. This one invasion. And again, he doesn't have this. So if I descend, he goes there and I go here. What does that do? Does that do anything? He can then Hane, and then I can Hane back, cut Atari, capture, cut. That's Atari, capture. Come here. No. Again, this doesn't work because of this. This descent helps kill this off. Because then my next move can be here. Although his next move can be here. This, if he Ataris it down and does this, that kind of forces me to capture. But then I'm alive in the corner and I can worry about this next. Couldn't have just done the simple one and live normally? Had to be difficult, huh? So you are going to do that. Okay. So my question is, do I go here, threatening this capture? Do I extend first? Because again, this ladder doesn't work, but I can... I feel like I need to respond here. Which then allows him to get this. Oh, no. Okay. This ladder doesn't work for him, so this is actually Sente against this. This forces him to connect. And then, what, I can extend some more? Do I care? Wait. If I extend one more time... Again, this is Sente. You can Atari it, but that doesn't do anything without fixing. Extending one more time means he can extend one more time. This goes to that. This to that to this. And then what he needs to... This to that to this. To that. To this to that. No. I think instead of extending here, I should do this first. Forcing this and then this, and if he comes here, then I can extend one more time. And then net this thing, maybe? If he Hane's here... shoot. I don't know what to do! So yeah, and then I realized I brought this endgame book out because the Get Strong at Endgame, I'd recommend reading this one first before getting to that, and then I realized I haven't actually read the other one. And it's a completely new way of thinking, and I are having troubles. So, now that that's a thing, I can extend here. That cut kills me. This, that. So this goes to that, of course. And then he can capture this, no problem. Right? Or does he try cutting here? And then I just descend, and then he cuts, and I capture. If he tries cutting here, and I descend, he goes there, I capture, and then he fixes, but then I can turn, and I'm alive there, right? So this is then alive, and then I have to worry about that. Yeah. And of course there's this sort of option here. Now if I do this, this is Sente against that. But then I can... Atari goes here, you then need to fix... This is Sente against this. So then you'll... if you do that, I Atari and then I turn, you're dead, right? If you extend, I can... This also really helps this group. Yeah, starting the caffeine after 3 o'clock, not very good. So what I want to do is Atari this up, because this is not an important stone, which he'll go there, and then if I come down, does he have enough room to live, is the question? I don't believe so. If he tries honeying here, we can just follow along. This is a nice forcing move. It kind of forces him to deal with this, and actually I can get another move in here, which gives him that, of course, so he's getting some influence against this, but then I'm getting pretty far out. So I'm going to take 2 forcing moves here to get some liberties, and then descend here. Looking at Black's moves, he can go here, do this, do that, do this, but let's see, do this, do that. You have to come back and fix. Then I can turn, so I'm gonna take some free moves. Just get a decent wall here, and then this kind of threatens that, which forces him to capture, and he may not want that, but I need to come back and kill these so they don't get out. And this will give me a free move like here-ish later. So again, the whole point of that was just to get a couple more liberties in case this goes to a capturing race. Now, if he comes back to fix, would I fix? This is putting a lot of pressure on that, because again, this is only one eye. So how's the audio sounding? Is it better, I hope? I did about, I don't know, 10 test videos trying to figure this out. I don't know. Oh, let's see. Side note, the rest of the Get Strong and Invading series, the territorial frameworks, I think I'm going to make them 4 videos, even though a couple of them will be fairly short in comparison to the rest of them. Just because, again, I tried separating kind of in their themes. There are 4 basic themes for these frameworks, 2 of which are really reductions, like capping moves and shoulder hits. But in the sense of it's a framework and you're invading the framework to do a reduction and hopefully live. There's a lot of Sibicky in it. There's the small knight enclosure double wing formation reduction, knight's move, or caps, shoulder hits, and then I think I labeled the 4th one as just invasions. But they're not really the deductions, or maybe they're, I don't remember. Anyways, I got the SGFs done yesterday as well. So maybe after a game or 2 today I will finish those up, and then I can start on the next one. But if I'm going to do endgame next, which looks like I'm going to, and I was looking ahead, there are almost 300 problems in this endgame one, in this endgame book. And like I said, I need to first go through them and understand them, so there might be a break in those videos. Now I think with the current ones there's going to be 2 or 3 weeks of those left, and so we might go to just Go gameplay videos for a while until I catch up, because I don't think in 2 or 3 weeks I can get far enough ahead in there, even doing it not full time, but even doing it primarily. I wonder what you're thinking about. Well, that's good. Alright, so you are giving up on that group. That's nice. So you are... What are you doing? So how many liberties does this group have, really? I think you should have probably come back and do this. Now this, you know, it's a decent wall. If I go here, is he gonna extend? Or is he gonna Hane? If he Hanes, I can Atari and force to do that, and then come here and actually cut that group off. That would be interesting. Because, you know, like I said, this is Atari. Force him to capture, and then he's like got one eye. Now he can get some stuff in here for free and maybe try invading, but I think pushing pushing once will force him to do that, and then I got a 5-stone wall here. I don't really want to pincer this. In fact, I would rather kick it, but I want to get this thing first, I think. If I kick and let him get the extension, he's going to go here, which is really close to my wall. So maybe I will kick and extend. This, extend low, because if I extend high, he can come all the way out here. So I'll just kick, extend low. He'll get the optimal extension, of course, high or low, whatever one he wants. No, because that's not really using my wall. I don't like that. I'm going to get this one first. I'm still not using my wall, though. Just trying to remember how to attack this thing. I think the move is just this knight's move. Or maybe something like this? Because if he pokes through, then I can just back off, of course. I don't think this is big enough yet. If he invades the corner... Ah, shoot. What is he going to do if I do this? He's going to make a nice stable group and then completely obliterate this wall. I don't really like that. I'd rather make an extension here and pincer it. Then why did he approach from this side? He's going to do this, give me a nice wall, and then extend here in Sente. I think that's what he's trying to do. And if I get this sort of thing, it's not... Well, hold on. 4 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be slightly over-concentrated when I get this one, of course. If I just kick him directly, what if I foot sweep him? If I kick him, he does that, he gets this extension, he's basically safe. It's really close to my wall, don't get me wrong, and I can... Okay, so I have it down to 2 things. Well, 3 things. Pincer, kick, or extend here first. Extending here first allows me to get this for free in this turn, which is going to be pretty big. And I think he should respond to this. So let's do this. What about attaching on top? Attach on top, come here, and you try to extend. Then I'm building influence this way. I could still get this move for free. What is this doing? This to that goes to this. That's self-Atari. You cut. I Atari, you capture, I get this. I'm still gonna get this for free though. Alright, so if I do this and he does this, then I do that Atari and it's dead. If he does this Atari, I connect. And then what? He does this Atari? No, he does this Atari. And then I do this and that, and I'm alive, right? Because this goes to that, goes to this, goes to that, goes to this, goes to that Atari, capture. How many liberties do I have? 1. goes to Ko. I don't really like Ko. This goes to that, so I have to respond here somehow. This goes to that, goes to this, so he would need to come here and Atari me to do this, and then he can do that. I don't like that. So what about this? This goes to that Atari, which I connect, and then he needs to connect, and then I can get this move in, to this Hane, to this, to throw in, to get this move, and then he's dead. He's going to get a couple more forcing moves around here, though, but no eyes. What did I just say? This one? This to that to this. Is that right? Throw in to fix. Then you need to fix. No, you don't need to fix. I don't want to do this. I need to respond somehow around here. This goes to that. Okay, I think this one, just directly. Because then if he pushes, I can block for free. And then get this move. If he tries Hane, I can do this. And then he can do that and capture and do that. You can't block. So it's just dead then. It's not really Ko. If he tries doing this, that's Atari. So what did I just say? This? I was looking at the throw-in, right? Throw-in, do this. And then he... Or, no, I was just connecting. I was just connecting. Okay. Just connect. And what this does is means I can get like this, and that in Sente, and then get like a move here. Let's see, this, that, this. Nah, it's gonna be dead. I didn't look at anything really responsive over here, but I figured with like this Hane here, it's gonna be pretty big for him to defend against, because then I can get 2 eyes. Or yeah. And if he cuts here, I don't really care, I don't think. I just connect to this stuff. Because this group still has to get another eye. And you might get a few forcing moves, of course. But I'm down 8 minutes, he's at 18, so he has 10 more minutes of thinking time over me right now. I'm actually kind of cold right now. I have a kitten in my lap warming me up. I have a blanket on me, and I'm still cold. Ah, yes, that move. And the point of this, let's see, if I do this, he has to pull back, right? And then I can throw in. This threatens this, which gives me an eye. No, it doesn't. Because this, if he goes here and I do this, then he can do that, and then I can come out, 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 shit. What else can we do? How about this? What does this Hane do? He can Hane back, I can go here, he can Atari me, I can go here, he can go here, I can go there. This Atari, that capture, this self Atari. I think this Hane might be the right move here. How about here? Wait. This goes to that, goes to capture. Capture. Push. There goes my eye. But if he goes there, I have this eye. Because if he Ataris from this way... See, here's the thing. Oh, wait, I should capture this. So if he Ataris mean that I can do this, and I have 1 eye guaranteed. The problem with him Atariing this is now he's down to 2 liberties. And this is actually free. If he Ataris and I fix, you throw in, that's capture. So I need to do something like this just to make sure it's dead. right? If he tries pushing here, I can do this, and then he has to come back and fix. Okay. So now he's kind of concerned about life. If I lean on him, well, this defends that, pushes here. This goes to that. I can lean on that to this. This goes to that, and it's basically alive. But now this invasion's kind of looking kind of possible, so... what can I do about it? This looks pretty good. Doesn't put enough pressure on him. I should get a free forcing move first and then do something like this. This, he'll respond. I can get this one for free. If he responds this way, then I push again. I think that's a good move. We'll see. So, barring unexpected circumstances, this corner is alive. You were going that way. Well, what if I say no? If you cut here, I go here, you Atari, I push, you cut, I Atari, and you're dead, right? If you cut, I go here. If you cut this way, I Atari, and you're dead. If you cut and I go here and you Atari this, I go here, you go here, I Atari this. If, I think that's the right move. Now, if he defends, then I need to defend in some way. You're gonna cut, okay. Well, then I'm gonna do... If you come here, then I capture this. Actually, if you come here... you can capture this. I got my eyes set on a bigger prize. Alright, so you're going to defend that. That's cool. Which means I should... Wait a minute. You don't have any eyes. This to that, capture... I am kind of on the run here, I suppose. Which one of these should I do? I could defend this one. Nope, because then that's a cut. If I cut here, he does that, and I get this, and then he lives, so... one of these two. This one looks pretty good. Kind of sets up his co thing. This one... makes that Atari, and then he can get out, I think. So, this is probably better. You're gonna cut. I will capture. You're gonna honey. I am going to Atari. If you go over, then I connect. You do this. I poke. You cut. So in other words, I need to... what do I do? Just Atari up and let him connect. Atari over. It really can't go anywhere, is the thing. Let's see, there's this cut, and then I can capture, of course, or just extend. I think that's the good move. So you're going to cut me. So what I need to do is make sure that this doesn't turn into an eye. This leads to that cut, which then I can jump here. This Atari means you can get out. If you extend, I need to extend. You can Atari this way. I think I need to deal with this first. This looks good. It helps build my influence up. If you start extending over here, I can do some surrounding techniques. So I think that might be the right move. If you cut, I just connect. Actually, I can't connect, can I? This is Sente against that, isn't it? You cut, I go here, you wedge. I Atari, and you're dead. You cut, I go here. You go here, I go here. You cut, I Atari, and you're dead. So I think pushing here is correct first, and then going here. So if you wedge, then I Atari. You do that, I do that. There's this cut and that Atari thing. I think poking here is first. Again, this cut is kind of big, but then when I cover here, this wedge means you're dead with this double Atari. You can, of course, extend that out. I can capture. You can fix. Aha! Now, that's a good move. Because now if I do this, then he can cut, and then I'm in trouble. Right? No. Aha! Interesting. So now he's in the center. Let's see. Let me look at it one more time. If I go here, he can cover. I'm at 2 liberties. This goes to here. I am still at 1. No, then I'm at 3 liberties. Here, he can take one with that. 1, 1. Capture, capture. Okay, so that's going to go to a co or something. So if I do anything else, like, I don't know, protect the cut first. This looks good. Cut, Atari, doot, Atari, doot, Atari, doot. And this also kind of helps get ahead of this. So now I can chase this. If I can chase this, get a wall, then I will kick this because it doesn't have anywhere to go. So you are going to fix. Alright. This cut is not a problem yet. How about this? Can I jump? Knight's move to attack. This looks pretty good. Threaten to build something really big. How about the cut? Is the cut a problem yet? No, because the ladder works yet. So I'm going to jump here. You are really invested in this set of stones here, sir. You can do the throw-in and then Atari to get out, of course. Or I can do this sort of shape, which means you can still do the throw-in. And... or just fix it with this. This fixes it, right? Then you can pull that out, of course. And then I can capture. So I think this fixes it. I think when you go here, push, blah blah, push, blah blah, you're doing that to threaten this, so that means I can do this. You can get that move for free then, but you're not really getting anywhere with that, right? This, then you can go here, which threatens that, but then this is getting sealed off pretty quickly. And what can you do with this move? Because then you have to do something like, I don't know, come around here, and go here, and then go there, and go here. And looks like you might be able to connect or something. Anyways, I need to respond, because otherwise this wedge kills me. This bamboo joint looks like it kind of works. I think this is better, though. Takes a liberty off of this group. And again, you can get this free move here, threatening a throw-in, snapback. Throw-in? Snapback. It's called snapback. However... when I do this, that doesn't work, so that's just that's a capture. So that isn't really a snapback. Right? Because if you throw in, I capture, it's double capture. Yeah? It's such a clever move. Alright, so that is Atari now. This is Atari on that group. If he descends, I can descend. So, oh, I'm in the freaking Buyomi. God dang it. Gotta pay attention to that. This goes to that, goes to this. I'm just gonna capture, though. Be nice and safe. I didn't realize it was in Buyomi. Alright, so this group is fairly surrounded. He might be able to get out yet, maybe. But this is pretty devastating if it dies. And now this is completely safe. My corner is safe. I have a feeling he's gonna resign. Nope, we're gonna fight. Okay, I like fighting. Fighting is fun. That definitely needs to be responded to. Does this work? No. I don't want to give him an eye. If I just wedge, or let's see, wedge. If he tries cutting, then I just Atari and it's done. So let's, if I do this and then connect here, either one of those Ataris is fine. Yeah? You can start a co, kinda. That might be a good option. Nope. So, should I just capture this and be done? You know what? I don't even mind that. I think I'm just gonna connect. So you're making a live group over there, so then I will attack it, get some influence. So you give up in this group, huh? Uh-huh. And now this pincer. Does this pincer work? Kind of leaves me vulnerable is the issue. If I do this and start surrounding that thing, that looks fun. Sure. Now I just gotta not give away my lead is the issue. Alright, so now this is like a cat move on this. And you're gonna defend that, which means I can come out again. And then do something like a foot sweep or even a move like this to attack this stuff. You're capping me. I can actually push and cut. Not that way though. This way looks better. Makes an empty triangle, but or just deal with it like I'll just deal with it like a cap, I guess. Threaten to expand here. Now he can certainly come in here now. Nope. Okay, so now if I attach here and make Sibicky or something. I think this is good timing, right? Push and cut. And then this group needs to live. So I do have those cutting points. This one's a pretty good cutting point. I'm gonna deal with the probe first though. See how he responds. If he defends this way, that means he's letting me live in the corner, and so I'll ignore it for now. It's not big enough. If he goes this, we'll do a crosscut sort of variation and use that. Okay, cool. Crosscut. Sounds good. So I'm using this as Sibicky here. I know I make Sibicky too much, but it's so much fun, and I love this formation. So anyways, so with this, now he can cut one of these, of course, and I can make a nice like little shape here. So I'm helping him seal in his corner is what's happening, but I'm using it to borrow strength off of. Does that work? Because if I just block here and then do that, you're an Atari, you have to capture. I can get this free Atari, which forces you to fix, which is kind of what I want. Okay, so now you do that. Once again, there's this push, which forces him to fix. So if anything, he's gonna Oh, you're not gonna cut there. You're gonna capture that stone. Great. Well, that means I can get this one for free. That was a mistake. Yeah. Obvious Atari, right? But if you saw my game like 2 games ago. God. Alright, so he was resigned, yeah. But, I mean, it was pretty much over after this. And I'm gonna go back a little bit and see if, So, let's see, did this sort of thing, the usual move is just to fix, and then when I do that, then go from there. Like, this is a pretty big move for black. Take that extension. But when he approached, this 2-space pincer is like a double move. Both it fixes this and helps that. Invaded my corner, and I'm not... I was kind of expecting this. This is kind of a dumb shape, and then you can come under here because this isn't as good. And then this cut is kind of a problem, maybe later. But that's kind of what I was expecting. Instead he cut, I wedged. What else was I looking at with this? I was thinking something like this, maybe. But then I would still have to come back and do this. But it gives him a few forcing moves. I extended. I did not expect him to extend here. I expected him to do something like this, which would kind of force me to fix in some way. Again, this ladder doesn't work. It goes... right there. Let's see, so when you would do this, I could do this. And if he cut here, then I could cut here and make life over here. He, of course, would get all that, and that's not really good for me at all. And something simple as this. I could get some free moves, and nah, that's not good for me. Extending, I took a free move there. You know, I was kind of half expecting him to do something like this. I mean, even if well, no, never mind. But then he could get this for free. But I think this lives in the corner, doesn't it? I would have to do something like this. Yeah, I think that's alive, isn't it? So that's alive in the corner then. I can then come back and... Now, this is very small life, and now with this influence working with this is way too good for me. You can maybe come back and deal with this a little bit. And now when I have that, is it still alive? I'm just looking, let's see, if I can cut here now, does that work? Almost. In order to do that first, I need to do something like this, but then you would fix, and then does this work? No. It's alive at that point. So you fixed, I threatened that, came around for a couple free moves, and at that point that is definitely dead. I think instead of this, again, if you're looking for big moves, yeah, this is big. Although maybe it's not as big as me getting this now, because I have this. After this, I don't remember, did you extend? You did not extend. I was expecting you to extend here, and then this gives you a lot more prospect for this. And then with that, I could do... Well, basically I want to extend like right here, but... You're extending towards my thickness. Now this is fairly safe, and I still will move somewhere. Like there. I think that works, right? Oops. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that would be a move for me there. But then I'm building influence towards that, and this was a pretty interesting move. So I really can't respond to it directly. If I do anything like this, then he can get this, and of course I can get this for free. But now he's alive. And if I do something like this, I have a bent 4? No, I don't even have a bent 4. It's just one eye. However, once I capture it, and this is what I was reading, if it did go to this sort of thing and I only have one eye, after this looking black is dead. Black can't Atari this, because that's just self-Atari. So free move, and that's why I connect here. Although, hold on. Go back. If I would have done this now, and you do this sort of thing, no, that doesn't work. You'd have to do this Atari. And that's why I connected there directly, instead of giving black this stone. Doing this sort of forcing thing. So connecting directly saves me giving black that stone. What did black do then? Oh, black tried to kill me. Let's see. And if black tried to do something like this, I would have just connected. And I have way too many liberties for him. I wouldn't even try to make an eye here. If I made an eye here, you'd Atari me and I'd be dead, so I would just take this. And again, you can start the capturing race, of course. I'm still one move ahead, though. Yeah, I was expecting maybe this. But again, that gives me this move. And then if you try to do any sort of thing over here, I can Atari this, and then capture this. I end up giving those two stones. Maybe this wasn't as good as I thought. After you do this, and I do this, I capture this, but then you get this. Oh, actually do this way, because this goes to that ladder. If you do this, I do this, threatening that. Capture, I do this. Yeah, sorry, that wasn't as good as I thought. What else could I do instead of that? Just threaten to cut you off directly? And then do a diagonal here? Does that work? No. Because this goes to Atari, that's not good. Yeah, okay, so maybe you should have Atari'd on the other side. I think that might have been better. Unless I have a different move. Maybe this to force that. And then connect. Ah, here we go. I think this is the right move. Because then when I connect, I can actually get this. That's self-Atari, you can't do that. I have to capture. You're down to one eye. So yeah, here, okay, here's the right sequence type of thing. You try cutting, I can just connect up. This cut doesn't work. And those stones are captured. Okay, so never mind. I guess either one would result in that death. And as I said before, this goes out here, but there isn't really anywhere to run. I suppose there is this poking move, but then I can do this. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, okay, so that doesn't work. Just having fun, just having fun. So I was looking at this cut and this move, this wedge goes to that, and that's self-Atari and dead. That's why that cut doesn't work. And even if it wasn't, I could just capture this. And there's some shenanigans around here. But so I protected the cut, because after he extended here, then I definitely can't do this, because this cut then works. Or makes it really difficult. No, okay, can't do that. Then we start getting into weird ladder things with this sort of thing. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties to my 1, 2, 3, so I'd have to jump out. Or lean on this some more. And now I have to deal with this. Ugh. Very messy, very messy. Just wondering if there's anything else you could have done to get out. Pulling that out. Yeah, this is a cool move. I'm actually proud of myself for seeing this. Because then if you throw in, it's just a capture. Like I said, I'm actually proud of myself for that. Because I was reading what he was. You know, if you go here and I play elsewhere, then this is throw-in, right? Snapback. But because of this, that doesn't happen. So, and that's just Atari and dead. Nope. Nope. I thought he would try to start a ko with this sort of thing. But I think if I just connect, I'm okay. Or even extend? If I just extend, I'm okay, right? So he tries any sort of cutting shenanigans, then tries pushing. I just block then. I don't know. So I killed it. This sort of running fight. Now I'm questioning me here. Should I have what? Backed off here, let him get the corner? Because with this, I don't know. Without any sort of extension, this seems really bad. And this, of course, invited him to come in there then, of course. Maybe then a foot sweep is called for? Something? I don't know. But I decided to do a splitting, fighting thing here. Made my nice Sibicky shape. I wonder if here this isn't the better move. Nope, because then this. Oh, that doesn't work. So at that point you actually have to come back and capture. And I can get this move for free. Make some more Sibicky. Captured. Let's see, I was expecting maybe this. It's that. And Sibicky. And yeah, I think that was just a mystery on his part. Yeah, all he had to do was just capture this. And, well, this doesn't really have any eyes yet, but this definitely doesn't have any eyes. I can lead a little bit more on this. Actually, probably high here. And start attacking this some more. This is fairly safe, even though it is so close to my wall. And so this is actually kind of bad for me, because this isn't being used very well. So I didn't use that influence very well, but... Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, please do like it. If you really liked it, please consider sharing it. If you're new around here, please subscribe. I do videos like this every day. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, suggestions, or what was the last one? I always forget the last one. Criticism! Yes, criticisms. Leave them below in the comment section. Again, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.